There's a very funny story about um, Danny Thomas, who was just one of the best, I guess you'd call him a funny man, uh, in the business, both in clubs and in television series, and of course as the father of Marlo Thomas. Uh, and I went up one weekend or 1 week to cover the shows in Las Vegas. In those days in Las Vegas, all the top acts would be playing one hotel to another. It could be Frank Sinatra, it could be Dean Martin, it could be Martin and Lewis, it could be Nat King Cole, it could be Elvis Presley, it could be Marlena Dietrich, it could be Ray Bolger. Every top name you could think of would be playing the Las Vegas Strip, but there were only several hotels then that, like the Sands, the Desert Inn, the El Rancho, the Caesar's Palace, and so on, and Flamingo. So one night I caught Danny Thomas's act at the Sands, and he's just such a fabulous raconteur. His stories have been picked up and used by comedians for decades. His classic parrot stories will never be forgotten. And so I was chatting with him after one of his shows down in his dressing room. And he said, why is it you pick up a newspaper? He said, what does it say? Tornado in Des Moines. Inferno in the Bronx. Hurricane in the Pacific. 16 shot to death in El Paso. Why can't you pick up your newspaper in the morning when you go outside your door and the headline says, "Good morning"? I said, Mr. Thomas, I was still working for Harris and Carroll. If I ever get my own byline, I'm going to start off my column every day with "Good morning." And I did, with several exceptions, of course. The death of the president.
President Kennedy?
Mm-hmm.
How did his death affect you?
Terrible. The day after September 11th, those were not good mornings.
What did you write instead?
Well, I was on the MGM lot when the president died, was killed, and my column was about everything on the lot, how people were so crushed. I went from stage to stage to talk to the players, and that was my column. And I did the same thing on 9/11, talking about what had happened, what people were, what they were doing, and so on. And those were not good mornings.
Did you write something else aside from Good Morning, or how did you start your column those days?
It's not a good morning.